The Young CEO, supporting aspiring entrepreneurs to achieve their dreams.
I will be pointing it. I think I will start telling you that. So we can make use of our sponsor Healthcare by going online. Google basic daily. Do you understand? So now we're going to say a big thank you to our sponsor for giving us this free hotspot and Wi-Fi that we can use. So please make sure you use it. So tomorrow, young boss, you are leading us tomorrow. Let's go. They know they give person wife. This is now see. Wait. I don't say you be old man. Wait. I don't hear this my guys. You see them make noise.
You can't shop for me.
Yeah, they make noise now. My mind shop for you. I see.
Because you have to do more than 20,000 votes.
No, I have immunity, not more than 20,000 votes. I have green card.
I have immunity.
I have green card.
If it's you, that's Kukuma
I don't know how person takes
Kukuma your sweep before.
person go take soup. Next day, this should go take it. Yeah.
You know how many people they enter this room in one day?
No, I don't give up. I said I'm giving up.
No, person dey between you.
Knock first now.
You're ready to take you home. You're ready to take you home.
Go look for me, go call my house.
That's what you do me. Yes, sir. My earliest I give her. Don't go drop her on top of table.
I never thought you would come this. Today I'm walking in the streets like a criminal.
Do you know where I start on first after? It's very fun. I was saying that 4 people, they go and see. The video guys go straight.
Are you?
Eviction now?
No.
I don't see my eviction plan there. But you said you see me now. But your vote is still high now. It's not what? 18. 8,000. No, but I was trying to find out something before now. Now lie. I'm not sure.
I just checked it.
It's 8 now. And 5,000 something. I said to God. Let's say they vote me on. Jesus Christ.
Well, you don't know it.
But now I go for 5. You see I'm now 5,000 something. I don't even come on my mind myself. I swear, see how many people I don't come up for eviction now. Today is eviction party. Yeah, it's not the eviction party. Woo! I don't know go for you too now. I don't understand. Jesus. Nobody wants me.
Don't come here, do them.
Come
visit me now, waiting happen. Please, I beg. I don't get the same.
Some days I want to run away, I know you're lying. Sometimes my baby's
The Young CEO, supporting aspiring entrepreneurs to achieve their dreams.
My name is Sean Abolaji, co-founder of Wilson's Juice Company, Wilson's Lemonade, from Kwara State. I mostly deal with the sales and marketing of our product. And today I'm just going to tell you the story. If you have any questions, ask. You can all get one, see what it looks like. You can read the story on the back. Have a bottle. Have a bottle. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen this before. Have you seen it before? Yeah. So we started this company in 2010 with 2,000 naira, and people don't believe it, but it's the truth. We were doing another business to begin with, Equirol, palm kernel oil. Does anybody know about that? Okay. So palm kernel oil, we had a small factory doing palm kernel oil. It didn't do exactly what we wanted it to do, so the company failed. Then we started this company. We didn't even start the company. We said let's open a cafe at Covenant University, which was right across the street from where my brother was staying. And initially we were doing orange juice. So with 2,000 naira, we bought a bag of oranges and a plastic juicer, and just started doing orange juice. Opened up a cafe, and then we started doing smoothies. And then one day we were at the market because we have to go and get fruit, and we saw lemons. And it was like, let's do lemonade. So we added it to what we were doing in a cup, squeeze 2 lemons, add sugar, water, ice, and sell. And the kids were buying it. And then I was looking at it, and I told my brother, I was like, look, man, we should put this thing in a bottle. And I was looking at it from an aspect of, if I give you 10 bottles, I don't have to be there to watch you collect money. I know how much money I should get back. But when you're doing it the way we were doing it, is like, money can go in cups. You don't know how many cups you're selling at the end of the day. So that was it for me. And so we started with 10 bottles. They only bought 2. And then our staff were like, guys, they're rushing the cups. Let's don't do this bottle thing. So we said, no, let's continue to do the bottle. So small adjustments, and we're going up. So we started with the bottle like that. Then we started buying bottles from the ladies that be carrying it on their head. And Otta is a little bit still kind of like village out there. And then we went to a bottle maker and bought plastic bottles like this. And then after some time, we were like, okay, let's do something cool. So sometimes you think about doing business and you're like not sure what business to get into. People are telling you go into this business because there's money there. But at the end of the day, if you're not doing what you love to do or what you like to do, you're going to look at it as stress. So we said, we want to do something cool. So we said, let's have a square bottle. Okay, we have a square bottle. Let's put a story on the back of it. So each one of our products have a story. I think we're storytellers. It's lemonade we're selling now, but no, we're really storytellers. So we have a story on the back of it. It didn't look like this when it first came out. It was, you go to the market and be like, Shell Shani, if you don't speak Yoruba, is this soap? They'll be like, Shell Shani, no. They didn't like the way we were branding it in the beginning, so we listened to our customer and we said, what does our environment like? They like something a little bit more flashy. Like our old one, I love it. If I show it to you, it looks like it can fit on any shelf in America, Whole Foods, anywhere. But we like flashy things. So we had to make it, I don't think it's so flashy, but we had to make it more flashy than it was before. And so from there, we got into ShopRite, and then before you know it, we're in all the ShopRites nationwide, and then we're in different people want to buy and sell in different places. So, sometimes you look at it, and I look at it, I'm like, are you meant to be an entrepreneur? You have to ask yourself that question every day. Are you meant to be an entrepreneur? Is this a life for me? Because when it's not so rosy, and you have to look at it every day, and you wake up, first thing you think about before you go to bed, the last thing you think about. Because the truth is, not everyone's supposed to be an entrepreneur. It's on you. It's not on the government, it's not on anyone else. It's on you. So you have to think, do I really, sometimes it's better just to be employed and get your salary and you work with that every month. So you have to think about it seriously. Because once you start going down this route, you go down it fully.
You said earlier that you started up this business in front of the Covenant University.
At Covenant University.
Right, okay, interesting. So what was the feeling like, you doing this kind of a job? Did you in some way feel embarrassed or ashamed? No, seriously, just...
No, because the reason you're asking that is because if my brother was here, he would tell you the story better. Okay. Is that, my brother went to Stanford University in America. I went to Emory University. These are really good universities. And then we're here at Covenant University squeezing juice for students. And there was one time a lady was like, "Oh, I feel sorry for you." She was doing that, embarrassing, trying to embarrass us. This is what you're doing. But we knew where we wanted to go. We knew where we wanted to go. You have to understand. You have to have a vision first, right?
Yeah, the vision first.
It may not be, and you may not even know how to get there.
Yeah.
But if you have that vision first, then that's what you're focusing on. All this that's happening now, there's so much, this year has been a tough year for us. There's so much, and it's what's the vision? Because that's what keeps you going, propelling you to go. Because you'll get people trying to embarrass you. You'll get people with their own self-doubt try to bring it on you. I know, I'm sure a lot of you guys have had that. Mom, dad, whoever, uncles, aunties, they'll be trying to make you feel because they're not successful, they're not doing what they wanted to do, then they want to make sure that you don't. You have to not pay attention to that. What's the vision? Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. I don't really know how many staffs you have. But I want to know how you convince people to start working with you.
That's a very hard one. Very hard. So look, to be plain, I told you we had about 45, maybe 2 months ago, and we were thinking we were growing, and then we look at the numbers, it doesn't make sense. So now we have about 30 or 32. Okay, now. I think people come to work with us, they can see the passion, and they know that you yourself, you're 100% into this business. You're not doing this and then a foot here. They know that, for us, they know that, what do they say, I'll die here, or Libi Makusi, this is where we'll die. So people, when they see that and they read that from how serious you are about the business, how you look at it every day, they'll be like, I'm following this person's vision. So if you don't have a vision, if you don't have a mission, it'll be hard for people to follow you. If you start a business, right? Good. Develop a vision for it. Develop a mission for it. You'll get people, before you know it, people they just be like, I want to work with you, or you just, all of a sudden people are just gravitating to what you're doing, and it's amazing feeling. Please follow us. You know what's interesting? If you follow us on Wilson's Lemonade, and if you tag us, I think we'll repost what you guys are doing. Just go on there and look what people are doing. You will see it's like,
Is that your handle?
Wilson's Lemonade is our handle.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wilson's Lemonade.
Awesome. I really appreciate you guys.
The Young CEO, supporting aspiring entrepreneurs to achieve their dreams.
We're not a fake. I want to marry my brother. Eddie Blur. I love the way you do my height.
I'm not developing.
Head of I've not slept in this room.
No, you're why?
Just
He's
the one.
cheating on this.
I've not slept on this. Only that day, only one of the that slept. You are a prostitute to this room. I'm going to you for my fucking grace.
The Young CEO, supporting aspiring entrepreneurs to achieve their dreams.
All my sexy ladies, Okay, before, without wasting much of your time, we're going to go straight to the point. This is the first party ever, and my co-host, the MC of today's occasion, is nobody but Mr. Kaba. Scary. I love you, babe.
Holding you gives me joy. And your shines like diamond. Your shines like diamond. You know what I swear to brother. Moment of truth, made there, your backside. Nakila! When that Kesta. I want to appreciate Kaba for his knowledge and comic relief. So that one I help you to reach. So, I have seen a friend in black. And it is written, she is caring. Now, wow. No wonder. Man, let's give him a round of applause. That's awesome.
supporting aspiring entrepreneurs to achieve their dreams.